From the initial beginning of this class, I've had loads of experience with leadership, being led, being a leader myself in the form of I manage student workers, and I have for the past 3 to 4 years. I really felt that I would be able to learn a lot from this class and the reading and everything. And then after I read the leadership model, things really begin to click as far as how I perform as a leader, the things I do, the things that I should improve on. And over the last 8 or so weeks, I've really been trying to identify areas where I feel like I should improve and I could improve, and that would help me be a more effective leader, and start to incorporate those practices and enhance the things that I am learning, and things that I already do that are good skills of a leader. I try to just enhance those and work on those. And I feel like over the past few weeks, especially the last couple, I feel like I really I guess things kind of clicked, and then I feel like I've taken off in a better way. I think that through the interview with my the manager I chose, Andrew Lewis, I really feel like I learned a lot from him as far as his management style, how he chooses to manage, how he chooses to lead, and even things where I felt like he could improve. I just tried to take those to my own life and just try to, like, okay, well, he does that and he thinks that he shouldn't, or even I felt that maybe, oh, he could improve on that. And then I tried to think about those things and not do them necessarily. And then good things that he mentioned that maybe I haven't thought to do, I've also thought to maybe incorporate those into my daily management, my style and how I lead. I think overall, though, the interview was incredibly helpful, but I think just the reading and the modeling the way is, as a manager, like, you're supposed to lead, and you're supposed to model and be a good example for those you're overseeing. And I think that, like, in my current job, it's not necessarily my dream job or something that I want to make a long-term career out of. It's just a great stepping stone for now. But I've tried to model the way in the sense of, if you're doing a job and you're in a position, especially of leadership, no matter what it is, you have an example to lead people and to, like, model excellence. And I think that you can be excellent in any area of your life, even if it's something that you're not necessarily wanting to do for the rest of your life. And I've tried to really think about that instead of, maybe wanting to complain or get discouraged. I just try to think of the things that I can do to help just be an example and be a model to my student workers in ways that I hadn't thought of before. I think that inspiring and creating, like, the shared vision, again, not my dream job, but there are things that we have to do as a team. And if I try to, like, share the vision and goals that have been set in place by even my manager and his manager, I think that it helps to shed light on what we're supposed to do and what our responsibilities are. But if I keep those things to myself, then they won't know, and then maybe they'll get discouraged. Maybe we'll all just feel like we're working for naught, essentially, and like, what's the point? I think that challenging the process is a good one, in the sense of there are practices that my former manager did that I didn't necessarily think that we should still use, and just challenging that model, essentially, I feel like has helped, especially because I'm not a very confrontational person, and I feel like in order to grow, though, you kind of have to be. So that's a big one for me that I've been trying to improve upon. And instead of, waiting around to see if someone will make a change, I just try to like make the change myself or go to my managers and let them know what I think we could do differently. And I think that's helped, especially develop that kind of, not, I don't want to be confrontational, but like just allow me to be more comfortable when I need to challenge the process, essentially. I think enabling others to act, I think that is one of my strengths. I would think, or I would say that I always try to encourage people, and I always try to see the best in people, and especially like encouraging the heart. I feel like, again, those are just kind of my strengths as a leader and a manager. I'm a very empathetic person, and I always try to find something to bring to light to uplift them or to encourage them, especially because things can get monotonous, and I never want them to feel, discouraged, or if they do feel discouraged, I want them to try to get out of that as quickly as possible, essentially. And I mean, obviously I could improve on those as well, but I do feel like those are more of my strengths. And the other things I am trying to work on more, and having this model and the practices and the reading, they really helped, and I know will continue to help throughout my career, no matter what capacity I do.